Hello and welcome to Trust the Stillness. I discovered meditation in a true sense because I'd always known about it, but I had never quite connected to it as a practice. I never felt like it really worked for me. And it wasn't until I was going through a major life experience alone, where I was desperate for guidance and connection, but no one was around. People were either navigating their own crises or just didn't have the knowledge and experience to support me in that moment, that I turned to guided meditations online. I didn't know how else to process the tremendous anxiety and fear that kept taking over my body in uncontrollable waves. I was desperate for a way to calm my nervous system so that I could move forward in a process that would help me attain more financial and emotional stability in my life. But because of my history of trauma, the past kept rearing up and sabotaging my efforts to move forward. It was like my child self, or selves, were sounding the alarm every time something was scary, every time something reminded me of an early childhood experience. But now, as an adult, those same alarms weren't relevant, and they were actually holding me back from creating the life of my dreams. So I turned to guided meditations online, and it was a game changer. I realized that meditating alone recreated the conditions of my childhood traumas, where I had to navigate everything during a time when expectations were placed on me that were unrealistic for any small child, and I was expected to fulfill them alone and without support or guidance. Hearing someone guide me through calming and soothing exercises or visualizations allowed me to feel less alone in the fear and anxiety. And it brought gentle care into a space that had always been unyielding and filled with struggle. I wondered if there was something to the concept that meditation, as we have come to know it within systems of patriarchy and colonization, actually creates more isolation and separation. Because the only way I could open up to it was when I felt like I was connecting with another human being, when I felt that I was not alone. In keeping with my personality and my worldviews around colonialism, capitalism, and other systems of domination and control, I did some research. I educated myself. I took some courses on facilitating meditation and breath work, and the result is this channel. This is a space that focuses on meditation as a tool for connection and helping the body reset. We are moving through the choppy waters of a digital landscape, information overload, and often overwhelming expectations and responsibilities. This channel is not about spiritual bypassing. It is about deeply engaging with truth and allowing our humanness, with all its flaws and imperfections, to exist fully, naturally, and unapologetically. It is about defiant hope, the kind of hope that unfurls as a scream into the universe. Stubborn, unabashed, revolutionary hope for healing, justice, and a world more closely aligned with natural laws and rhythms. It's about connecting with the body, because the body never lies. In fact, it is the clearest indicator of wherever a lie might exist. Lies always show up in the body, sometimes as symptoms that are gentle warnings, and other times as blaring alarms. We are taught to ignore our body, control it, or force it into compliance, numb it through shopping, food, work, social media, and so on. Most religions tell us our bodies are bad or shameful or a distraction from spiritual ascension. That is not what I believe. I wrote a memoir about healing from abuse in a religious institution. So finding a spiritual path that aligns with deep inner wisdom and the rhythms of nature has been part of my life's work. Meditation has been key to getting in touch with and healing my body. And my body is what allows me to experience the spiritual, the sublime, and the divine. Through the meditations here, I offer you some of what has worked for me. Perhaps you too will allow the truth of your beautiful self to exist exactly as it is, as it was always meant to be, and watch the roaring power of your own truth ripple out into the world in magical and creative ways. This is not about being against religion. It's about knowing how to decipher the truth embedded in the lies we were told, and that we are still being told today. It is about knowing that within each of us rages the battle that is currently playing out in the larger outer world. The battle around us is about control and domination, which are often seen as strength, and despising what is considered to be quote-unquote weakness, which is actually just vulnerability, as in the vulnerability of the bodies of children, women, the elderly, people with disabilities, the body of Mother Earth, nature, and the environment. When we still our thoughts and calm our understandably jumpy nervous systems, we can connect to something more powerful, the All with a capital A. So let yourself relax when you are here. Choose a meditation that calls to you, and allow whatever wants to be known, whatever needs to emerge, and welcome it. Be present with it. Let's make space for every part of ourselves, no matter how embarrassing or shameful we think those parts are, no matter how unwelcome we believe them to be, and invite them into a compassionate warmth where there is no judgment and there is no condemnation or punishment, into a space of acceptance and understanding. Let the wholeness of your humanness come alive, flawed and perfectly imperfect, so you can function as a unified and integrated system. We will always start with the breath. The breath grounds us and brings us into our body. Focus on the in-breath and the out-breath. Listen to my voice guiding you through, and we will get through this together, connected, never alone, one breath at a time. Thank you so much for being here.